All right, guys, we got some confirmation today that one of the leaders of ISIS has been killed. Pentagon has confirmed that today. The leader, Abu Muhammad al-Adnani, they confirmed he was killed in an airstrike in Syria back in late August. Now, this came out, there were some rumors about it, back in August that, they did in fact get him. However, it wasn't, really made official until just now. Sometimes this takes a little bit for it to come through, for them to actually confirm, to make sure it was in fact him. But it turns out it definitely was. So that's a huge victory in the war on terror. We have a long way to go, but to get one of the leaders is, that's a huge accomplishment. The airstrike on August 30th was near al-Bab, Syria. It targeted the terror group's chief propagandist, recruiter, and architect of external terrorist operations. ISIS announced his death shortly after the airstrike through its news agency, Amaq. It is one in a series of successful strikes against ISIL leaders, including those responsible for finances and military planning, that make it harder for the group to operate, Pentagon Press Secretary Peter Cook said on Monday in a statement. The 39-year-old al-Adnani was born in Binish in northern Syria, is described as having hand-selected the gruesome execution videos ISIS routinely puts out, according to the New York Times. We know they put out a lot of videos. They put out videos, obviously, of the beheadings, of crucifixions, of rapes. There's no holding back with them. They don't care what they do. They're, as far as their evil goes, they just don't care. He was also the subject of a $5 million State Department reward. As the leader of the group's propaganda arm, al-Adnani was also the most vocal ISIS leader in calling for so-called lone wolf attacks against Western targets. Now, we've definitely seen that. Look at Europe. Just this summer alone, with all the lone wolf attacks from Belgium to France to Germany, it goes on and on. In a September 2014 speech, al-Adnani encouraged Islamists to kill Europeans by any means necessary. Smash his head with a rock, or slaughter him with a knife, or run him over with your car, al-Adnani said. This guy was sick. In his most recent speech in May, al-Adnani had said attacks against civilians in Western countries were dearer and better for ISIS than success on battlefield, according to Site Intelligence Group, which monitors and analyzes the threat from jihadists. ISIS declared revenge for the killing, saying that a generation raised in ISIS-held territory will take action, and that it is a generation where the blood of the Shikas will only make it more firm on the path of jihad and determination to take revenge and assault. So obviously ISIS, they're not going to give up. They're gonna try to fight. They're still gonna try to carry out their attacks, but I believe that now we're starting to get to them. If the United States can really become aggressive in this war on terror, if we can work together with our allies, we can wipe this group out. We can do it. There's no doubt that we can. The United States is one of the most, not one of, the most powerful nation. I still believe that. I know lately we've been, kind of made a laughing stock by other countries, especially with President Obama in office. Thank God he's on his way out soon. But we just have to hope and pray that that Donald Trump gets in, that we rebuild the military, and that we take the fight. He said it himself. He wants to wipe ISIS out. He has a plan to eliminate them. So let's hope this is a step in the right direction as we move forward here. I think it's a great move. So. Anyway, guys, if you're new here, thanks for checking me out here on either Periscope or YouTube. I do all kinds of breaking news updates, last days headlines, Bible prophecy, you name it. I put it all together for you guys here in the last days, just to let you guys know what's going on. If you're new, feel free to subscribe or follow me, CardsFan480 on both Periscope and YouTube, and I'll continue to keep you guys updated on what's going on, all right? I'll be back here in a little bit, guys. God bless.